Hey everybody, welcome back to our kitchen and welcome back to our channel. Today we are going to unbox, use, and review for the first time this Typhur Fast Nugget Ice Maker. So inside the box, it has its own little Facebook page, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. Must be a famous little machine. It has the instruction manual of everything that you need to know. Not a complex instruction manual, but you can Google anything else you want about it. We're gonna get this all set up. It says your first batch of ice will be ready in 8 to 10 minutes. That's pretty quick if you ask me. You can keep this sitting out on your counter for daily ice use throughout the day. It does say that the instructions do not say, where I've read online. It says that it isn't a freezer down here, so as you make the ice, it'll fill it up. And as the ice melts, it recycles the ice to make more ice throughout the day. So it's just constantly, continuously making ice. And if it gets too low on water, then you just add more ice back into it. Or not ice, water. Water. I'm gonna get all our little things out here, and then we're gonna wash up what we can, any kind of removable parts. So our little basket, we're gonna wash. Comes with this cute little mini ice cube scooper. Got a little hook on it, cute little ice cream scooper. This is your little basket for your ice right here. There's also a little plastic ice scooper. And then it comes with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of these citric acid descaling powders that after you use it, you can use, for a couple times, then you'll descale this and you'll use these to clean the machine inside and out. We've washed our basket and both of our little ice things with hot soapy water. Because this does not have a removable water reservoir, I sat this on the side. I cleaned the inside out with some hot soapy water and then just rinsed it. I'm going to clean this like you would a coffee pot the first time that you get it. So I'm gonna put in 2 cups of filtered water and a cup of distilled white vinegar. We don't wanna go up over that max line. There is a cleaning cycle in here on this ice machine. So I'm gonna put that in there. And then I'm gonna shut the lid. We're gonna go ahead and plug this in. And right there you can see the clean. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit clean. Now that'll display for 7 minutes and then it'll shut down and go into standby mode. Then there is a removable drain plug on the bottom. We will drain that vinegar water out. We'll add just some plain water. We'll run it through. We'll do that twice and then we'll start our first batch of ice. So we have the machine running. We're down on the clean cycle to 2 minutes and 47 seconds. Once that's complete, it'll go into a standby mode. I just wanted to show you, it has the air vents on the side and the back and the other side. We just have it sitting on our island for now, but you always want to make sure that that stays clear. And I just kind of wanted to let you hear how it sounds when it's doing this. So that's just the fan running. Every once in a while you can hear the water cycling through. It's relatively quiet. We're gonna let this complete. It'll go into standby mode and then we'll run 2 clear water cycles through with no vinegar to clean it out before we run our first cycle of ice, which will dump the first cycle and we'll dump the second cycle and then we'll let it do. Now this is not in the instructions, this is just how we operate different things, getting out any kind of residue that's left behind or films from packing and in the factories. Our clean cycle is complete. It is in standby mode. There's still a little water in there. So what we're going to do is we're going to unplug this. We're going to move it back over to the sink, and we're going to release the water through the drain plug on the bottom. So you can see that little hole down there that was created. That's where all the water is draining out. That is the overflow and where you drain the water. So we're going to get that all drained out. I'm just going to give it a little bit of a rinse on the inside while the drain plug is out. Get any remaining vinegar out of there. Then we're going to run some filtered water through it twice and do the same thing. And here's the drain plug on the bottom. It's screwed in there. It's got this nice big plug here. You just shove it back up in to seal it again. Just like that. Now I have 4 cups of fresh filtered water, no vinegar. I'm going to add that right in. Doesn't reach the max line, so that's good. We're going to go ahead and plug it back in. And we're going to do the clean cycle again. We'll repeat this one more time. So after 7 minutes, it'll go into standby. We'll drain it out. We'll put fresh water in. We'll run it through again, and then we'll make our first batch of ice, but we won't keep that first batch of ice. 7 more minutes. It's on standby. We're going to dump, rinse, and repeat with fresh water one last time to make sure everything's good and cleaned out. Dumped, and third and final water cleansing. The last 7-minute clean cycle is complete. We're going to drain this, and we're going to fill it completely to the max level this time to start making our ice. Drained and filling to the max with our filtered water. So it looks like that holds about 8 cups of water when it's to the max. So we have it full, we have it plugged in, we hit the ice making, and it is going. So let's time this and see how quickly it really truly does make that first batch of ice. Don't forget, this time you actually have to put your ice basket in there and let it make that ice. We have these little metal clips, so I'm actually going to put these right on the front of here. And that way you can hang your little ice scoop right on the front of your machine. It does not come with these clips, but you can find them on Amazon. And then they're just right handy for your ice maker. Alright, so this is still making ice. We got this much in here now. We've emptied this like 2 times. It's been maybe about 2 hours. It's a nice cube little soft melty ice. Overall, this ice maker is very good. It's very quiet. It seems to recycle the water well. One thing I will note is that make sure that you don't fill it above the max. Actually fill it a little below the max, because when you set the basket in, it actually pushes the water up. So your ice like starts to melt before you actually get a full basket of ice. So just keep that underneath the max level when you put your basket in. You don't want the water touching it, because obviously the water is going to melt the ice. But I wish it had a removable water reservoir, which it doesn't. But just run those cycles through there and descale it and clean it and cleanse it out good. Very quiet, nice size ice, perfect. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below, and stay tuned for our next videos, which are normally cooking, but sometimes we do unboxings and reviews. So if you like these reviews, make sure you give us a thumbs up so that we know, and we'll do some more of them. We try to be as informative as possible. Oh, and this was not a promotional video. This is just a review I did on my own.